Let's decorate a spread of my dashboard planner for the 1st through the 7th. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, we're going to decorate a spread in my Kellofaplan dashboard planner that I am using for social media. So if you watched my pre-planning video, you know that this week we are going to do another summer spread using Planything Tropical Treasures. I may also pull in her washi tapes. And she's also got some decorative papers in here, or some cardstock papers. I think I'm going to use these somehow. And then we're also going to pull a month and year from Dated Basics Volume 4. Note there is a new Volume 5 that just released on Friday, September the 5th. Highly recommend you picking that up if you have the opportunity, because that book likely will sell out. So just a word to the wise. And I'm going to also possibly pull some colored boxes from Mojo Jojo's original Rainbow Boxes book. That one released a few years ago, but of course I still have it in my stash. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to set these extra stickers aside because I don't know that I will need them, so I don't want to have them over here taking up my space just yet. So for starters, let's work on this page here. In the past, I have used Planners Anonymous and Planything papers to tear them down and make a little scene over here. I think that's what I'm going to do this time, but the way that I'm planning to use the washi is a little different, so I'm not sure how this will really play out. Sometimes you get things in your head, and if you're like me, it's a crapshoot on whether or not it's going to actually work out. But what I'm thinking about doing this time, since I'm really trying to do some summer spreads this month before fall starts, I think I'm going to take this really bright washi and I'm going to put it here just to line this page. And then I think I'm going to tear down that page and glue it. And hopefully, this will work out as I have pictured it. Who knows? But if it doesn't, then, y'all can learn from my mistakes. I don't have a problem with that. I can be the guinea pig. So, yeah, I thought that would be something a little different for me. Okay, guys, on this one, I need to put this down here. And then I'll put another strip of washi here. And I'm hoping that it will fit just right so that it doesn't get into these holes. But I'm also hoping that it doesn't look awkward. So that's just going to be a chance that that we're going to take. But I will need to cut some of this off so that I have room for this workflow sticker. So we're going to have to do quite a bit of tearing here. If you've never torn paper before, if you tear it towards yourself, you'll get this white edge, and I do prefer the white edge. So I'm going to, I'm going to proceed in that manner. And then I'm going to do the same at the top. So that white edge is a little more than what I anticipated, but this is not any this isn't for the for anyone who's advanced. Anybody can do this. Obviously, if I'm doing it, y'all can do it, trust me. So I'm going to keep tearing here, and I am going to keep these trees over here, but these two in the middle are going to have to go. Only because I need the room on my paper. Now this white is getting a little bigger than I like, so I will have to tear that down a little bit more. So let's try to get some of this excess off of here. And I will try to get some of this out of here too. And apologies in advance if my glue stick grosses y'all out. It's been around a while. I'm kind of wondering if I want to cut some of this off. I may just glue this down and then come in and trim some of this excess. Okay, guys, here comes the gross glue stick. This thing is old, and it's not in the greatest condition. So y'all might have to close your eyes. But I'm going to go ahead and put this down. I do prefer using a glue stick over the tape runner, because when I go to put this on my page, the glue stick kind of gives it a smear factor, so I have a minute to kind of slide it into place. So that's, oops, I'm holding it not just right, I guess. So anyway, yeah, I do prefer being able to slide this around, and I do have uh, a little zig two-way glue pen that I might have to get out if I didn't get all the way in my corners, or, you know, right on my edges. So I was thinking about bringing this a little further down, but I think I'm just going to put it here. And I'm trying to get it right up against my washi. So that might not be absolutely perfect, but I think it's good enough for me. And I didn't put any glue in the middle. I just went around the outer edges. Okay, so that's pretty cute, I guess. We'll see. It's early, but let's keep going. Okay, now I want to put this washi along this edge here. Let's double check. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, I'm going to turn my paper this way so that I have this edge closer to me, so that I can try to get up next to it. Now, this may not be straight when all is said and done. This is just a kind of a trial and error thing. I've never done this before, not in the way, like I've glued paper down before, but I've never ran this washi, you know, next to it and vertically down my page. So that'll be a little something different. Okay, and I know that looks strange right now, but I'm hoping once this goes back on the discs, it won't be too freaky. All right, next up, I want to put down this workflow sticker, but I'm going to kind of angle it because I wanted to trim it in the washi as well. Now, I'm not sure of the exact placement since I do want to put the washi around it. I don't want to cover up too much of my design. So I think, I don't know. We'll try it here, I guess. Let me just kind of eyeball this. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, it's just something different. All right, let's get the paper backer off of here. So this is just a little workflow sticker that I made in Excel, and I printed it on like address label paper. I have an abundance of this sticker paper because when my girls were away, you know, in college, of course, you know how you buy anything off of Amazon, you get mass quantities. So I had bought label paper for shipping care packages, and I have tons of this stuff left, but I can usually print, I think, 4 of these on one sheet. So yeah, I print them on that paper. Okay, so I'm going to put this up here, and then we'll clean this up in a little bit. I'm just going to rip it for now. And I also want to put it down the sides. It is going to get over here a little bit. Maybe I should come this way first. And maybe, I'm wondering if I should try to, I'm just thinking on the fly here. I'm kind of wondering if I want to trim it around my torn paper, just so that we don't lose the effect of the torn paper. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go, I guess. So how's everyone doing today? Did y'all do anything fun and exciting for the Labor Day holiday, or did you have to work? I had the day off. I was not near as productive as I had thought that I might be, but I guess it's okay. We can have a restful day every now and then, right? Okay, I was thinking about maybe trimming this. I don't really know what we're doing here, y'all, so we're just going to go for it. I am going to try to trim around my tears. I may not like the outcome, but if I don't, then I'll just know, you know, not to do that in the future. It's the only way we're going to know. Is to try something new. Okay, I can see the white paper behind here. I don't know if y'all can really see it on camera, but I can see it pretty good. At least I think I can. Sometimes my eyes are playing tricks on me, I think. So I mentioned before, this is a Planything kit. I think I mentioned in one of my last videos that I got an email from Planything. She is in the Netherlands. I don't know that I'm digging that, but you know, I'm not going to do anything else about it. Anyway, she is in the Netherlands, and I guess, I don't know if anything's changed, but the Netherlands is not shipping to the US. So she said that most of her customers are in the US, so she was pretty upset about it, but she was going to have to suspend subscriptions for the time being. And I was pretty upset about it because, I mean, not upset, boo-hoo, cry upset, but, you know, just kind of like, oh, man. But anyway, the subscription box that did not come was the August box, and it had some cute fall stuff in it. So that was a little bit of a bummer. Okay, I want to see if I can work in a couple of boxes over here for my stats tracking. This is the sticker set that I'm planning on using in this spread. So obviously the majority of these stickers will have to go on the other page. But I'm going to pull these two here for my stats. And one will be for Instagram and one for YouTube. Now, I don't know how I would get a second one over here. I don't know if I'm going to like this, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, let's take this pink one also. I don't know. It's going to cover up some of my washi, obviously. Let's do this one like this. At least it doesn't get into my little workflow sticker. Now going forward, or I don't know if I'm going to finish out the year with it, but this workflow sticker, I've now made a bigger version of it. And that's, I mean, I use this one weekly. The other one is like my monthly tracker. So going forward into 2026, I don't know, I may eliminate this sticker. I'm just not 100% certain. Okay, let's come into Dated Basics Volume 4. And I think I want to pull the blue. There's a turquoise blue September in here. I was looking earlier. This one here. It's, oh, actually, look how this, this is not exactly the same. Let's look at the Mojo boxes. I did tag a couple colors in here. Well, that one's different too. These two are close, but this one's way off. But since these boxes are not going to be on this side of the page, I think I might go ahead and take this one anyway. I mean, who cares, you know? I just want to get a pretty spread together. I can't believe we're finally putting September in these planners. Oh gosh, that is super crooked. Let me see if I can fix it. It's a little better. I mean, it's better than it was. All right, that might do it for this page. I can't think of anything else that I could get over here. So let me trim down this bottom just a little, just so that it's not hanging out of my planner. I think that's fine. Okay, and let's set this page aside, and now let's move over to this one. My washi tape's already stuck to it. Okay, over here, I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring the stripe, or, you know, the washi on both sides. Yeah, we're just going for it over here today. I wanted to do something different. Hopefully I can get this down close. It's fair. It's not just right. Maybe I need to go a little slower. Maybe I'm getting in a hurry. I don't know. I don't think I'm getting in a hurry, but I guess just was not successful at getting that straight. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. And those holes are just barely covered, so I may have to get the Happy Planner punch out on that one. I'm trying again over here to get this. Oh man, my left hand shakes so bad. I don't know what it's from. I don't know if it's from age or if it's because I've always carried so much heavy stuff with my left arm. Now it's finally pooping out on me. I don't know. Okay, I was thinking that this washi was actually going to come all the way over, but surprise, it didn't. Okay, notice I have a little bit of a curl on my page. That's an indicator that I probably pulled my washi too tight, but I think it'll be okay. And I think when this is in my planner with the weight of the planner, I think it'll flatten out, and I'm not going to be too bothered by that. Okay, so in this book, there is also a blue 2025, and I'm going to put it up here in the middle. This is my first Dated Basics book, and I love this thing. I've gotten so much more use out of it than I ever thought I would. That is going to cover up Tuesday just a little bit, but it'll be all right. Actually, it is crooked though. Let's see if we can pry it up without doing any damage. I wonder if I bring it up here, if I could. No, that will cut off my 2025. So I'm just going to line it up with the edge of the page. That's a little better. And I can see a little bit of that T now. All right, and then I think that's going to do it for Dated Basics. Y'all definitely make sure you check out Volume 5. Okay, let's get some decorative stickers over here. I want to do decorative. And, you know, normally on that other page, I have that square box for Kellofaplan tasks. I may put a Mojo box down here for that. We'll work our way down to that though. And I am going to pull bullet points from here. And this is a busy social media week. Yes, a busy social media week for me, gosh. I need to find my words. So I do want to put 3 dots. I was going to say polka dots on each day. I'm just going to put these up here. I know that's going to cover up my date, but I'm okay with it. I wonder if I want to pull the matching from this other page. So yeah, I was a little upset over the Planything news, but you know, it's not anyone's fault. It's just the way of the world these days. All right, and I think I'm just going to take a few of these decorative stickers and just kind of, you know, place them here and there and everywhere. I love these floats. Now this sticker matches the other page, but so I don't think I want to pull that one because I don't really want an exact match. I also really like this swimming pool, but if I put the swimming pool over here, then I won't have room for a little box for my Kellofaplan tasks. Another thing I thought about pulling was this these trees. I was kind of thinking about putting these trees down here since I ended up cutting them off on the other page. And there's also a really, look at this nice little mansion back here. I kind of thought about putting the mansion here. And the other page is like, this is the front yard, and the other image is the backyard. How cheesy is that? I guess I could put this on some wax paper and see what I think about it. I do always have a piece of wax paper waiting in the wings over here. I know it's crinkly and noisy, but it's definitely helpful. See, if I put that there, and then this is over here, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'll try to get it down towards the bottom. And it's okay if it overlaps the washi a little. I sure hope I get this thing down straight because there's not going to be any pulling it up. I feel like this clear sticker paper has been fairly thick here recently. I do kind of like it. Okay, that's pretty cute. So I guess I'm not going to be putting down another box there. Okay, let's look at bullet points and then we'll see where else we can add some extra decor. So I do want to put 3 bullet points on each day. So let's start with these. Okay, and then I think I am just going to keep putting these down, and I'll check back with y'all in a bit. Okay, I have to admit I'm not 100% knocked out over these dots. So I think I do also want to add a box here because the 5th is the Kellofaplan release day for the undated collection. So by the time this video goes up, that will have happened. But at the time of filming, this has not yet occurred. Okay, and since I put a box here, I feel like I want to do one more. So let's grab this yellow. So this is the sticker book where Planything said there were some problems with some of the stickers. And I have not really been too affected by that. I guess I just have a will to make the stickers work. So I have not gotten into the extra stickers that she sent yet. Okay, I think those are the only boxes I'm going to put down just because in this collection, I've only got one left. So I'll go ahead and save that one, I guess, for another time. So let's get to the decorative stickers again and see what else we can put down. So obviously I'm not going to have room for my swimming pool, but I will have plenty of these stickers left for a future spread next season. So I love that. So are y'all ready to be done with September spreads? Summer spreads? Are you still doing summer spreads, or have you moved on and you're doing fall now? I love these little cabana tiki hut things, but obviously there's no room for those on here. Maybe we can do something with this lounge chair. It's kind of big, but I kind of think I can put it here. I need to get it just above this box though. Y'all know I don't know how to put these things down. Anytime it's anything with an angle, it just challenges me to no end. I don't know why. Ooh, look at that. I tore up that sticker. Maybe it's supposed to go more like this. I have no clue. Oops, I need to pull this yellow out of here. I don't know if I want to try to put this yellow down or not. I feel like it's very obvious that it's missing. Maybe I'll pull out this chisel tip glue pen I was telling y'all about and see if I can make a repair. So this just goes on blue, and it's like a little punch pen, but it goes on blue and then it dries clear. And it's just a little something I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And this won't be exactly perfect. Ew, it's too wet right there. It doesn't want to fix. So I guess I'm just going to have to peel this part off. But at least I got the bulk of it back down there. Okay, let's have a look in the back at her quotes. I'm kind of feeling this sunscreen too, but it's so big. Maybe we'll pull this other drink. You know what? Maybe the drink will fit over here on this page in this area. Let's look at that. Let's put him here just to kind of fill up that space. And I kind of feel like I want something here before we move on to the quotes. I may not have room for the quotes though. I don't think I'm going to do the little house because I have the big house here. Or not house, but you know, the little cabana thing. I really like this furniture. Let's put it on the wax paper and see if we can figure out a way to use it. Might just be something that has to get saved for another time. I don't think I'm going to put that there because then I'll have 3 right here in a row. And I won't put it over here either. I don't want to have to cut off too much of it. And I've got that bullet point there. Okay, we'll save this. So he's going to go back in the book. And we'll see him next season, next summer. Okay, let's come back here and see if there's anything we can do with quotes. So we've got find your piece. I don't want anything too big. I just said I didn't want to put that other one here, but I do think I might put the quote here. Oh, and you know, I didn't have to pull any of those JoJo boxes. Okay, I think I'm finished with this. Let's put these pages side by side and see what we think. Okay, it's a little different. This side turned out okay. This side I'm not that crazy about, but I am going to go ahead and pop this in my Happy Planner punch and see if I can punch through that washi. And then I'll be ready to put this back on the discs, and that will do it. So let's get the punch out. Perfect. Okay, now let me grab my planner and we will put this back on the discs and we will see what we think. Okay, guys, there we go. There is my spread for the first week of September in my Kellofaplan dashboard planner that I am using for social media. To pull this one together, we did use Planything Tropical Treasures. This was from her planner sub box. And we pulled our date stickers from Dated Basics Volume 4, which now has been updated to Volume 5. So I hope y'all will check that out. As always, I will have an affiliate link in my description box for Kellofaplan. So guys, thanks for joining me on my video today. I hope y'all liked this plan with me. If you did, please go on and click that like button. Maybe leave me a comment down below. If you've been hanging around and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please go on and hit that subscribe button. When you do, don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you will know when I've uploaded future videos. Y'all have a great day, a wonderful week, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.